Right now, we are zooming in on Rhode Island, my home state and the smallest one in America. I'm a big fan of Rhode Island for a lot of reasons, and of course, one of those reasons is the abandoned spots. I've covered most of the big ones in my Abandoned from Above series, and today I want to share a somewhat unknown one that a friend told me about, and that's exactly where we're heading to right now. This is the Providence River, which runs down the right side of the state and out into Narragansett Bay. This spot specifically is only about a mile from downtown Providence, the state capital. Settled into this river is an abandoned crane sitting on a 100-foot barge, and it's been here since 2017.
Attached to that crane is about a 100-foot barge now completely submerged in the Providence River. The crane that you see there is the only thing that is still sitting on top of the water. Battalion Chief says that the barge has been anchored here for at least the last 2 years. Why it began taking on water today, though, remains to be seen. The focus now is preventing this from becoming a marine hazard. DEM has determined that no fuel spilled into the Providence River when the barge went down this afternoon.
Even today, what exactly caused the barge and crane to sink is unknown. The crane sticks out of the water about 30 feet, and to give you an idea of how big this is, the bottom of the barge sits 25 feet underwater. And thanks to the efforts of professional diver and explorer Michael Lombardi, we can actually take a look down there. This footage was taken in late November 2018. There's already a stark difference between what's above the water and below. So everything still remains on the barge, except for some barrels and tools that floated to the surface when it sank. There was no one on board when it sank, so you don't have to worry about a Jaws moment happening here. And that clanging noise that you can hear in the background is from waterfront construction that's going on somewhere in the bay, just carrying over to this Explorer. This is a gas generator that is secured to the top of the barge. It was likely used to operate either the crane or to power the tools on board. And what you see here is we're coming up on the hatchway into the barge's interior. These are huge propane or natural gas tanks secured to the top of the barge that were used to fuel either the crane or the equipment and tools that are on the barge. And this is on the side of the barge. There's a ladder leading up to this opening, which is the doorway into the bottom of the crane. The interesting thing about this is that there's actually a state fund for abandoned vessels. Before it's allocated for something like this, they try to have the person who's responsible for their property pay to remove it. At some point, they could take it out, but until then, the barge will remain where it is. To see more videos like this, check out my Abandoned from Above series or visit my website. Also, definitely go check out Michael Lombardi's website, oceanopportunity.com. It's a nonprofit that works with ocean science and technology communities, and Michael himself does a lot of interesting work. So big thanks again to him for sharing his underwater footage with me. And thanks for checking this out.